So we're gonna see if we can find that along with some other quests that we have yet to discover here in Solitude. We were previously in Solitude, so the execution has already taken place. But let's see what else we can find here.
I'm not interested, Jaree. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Let's talk to this.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Shady character here.
You look
Jaree.
new. I'm new too.
Well, I'm not doing anything at the moment, no.
Good, the two of us then. Would you be interested?
Oh, I think I just heard me companion calling for us.
Feel free to come back another time.
My jaw just dropped. That guy was trying to pick up Caden. Wow, okay. I did not see that one coming.
Don't get too far
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
Oh, I think you're more trouble than you're worth, but what did you have in mind?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
Right, collect things.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
So you want me to put out the lighthouse fire?
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
Setting up a wreck. I should turn you into the
Turn
guards.
me in? For what? What crime's been committed? I'm just making idle talk about what would most undoubtedly be a tragic event. A tragic and very, very profitable event.
A tragic event. What would happen to the sailors on the boat?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Right.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Yep. Where did Kaiden go? He just took off. Oh, he's over here
I
hiding.
believe you know what needs to be done.
I think he's
Something about
trying to
putting out a fire.
hide from Soros Vicinius, maybe. Is that guy's name?
You know you can afford a Septimo too.
Alright, you talked me into it.
Spare some gold for a veteran? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
What's your story, old
I
man?
was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things.
That's sad. What if I could find that helmet for you?
Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks.
Well, that would be helpful. Alright, so we got a quest to find his helmet inside Broken Ore Grotto.
I do miss that helmet.
Alright. I guess Kaiden doesn't have any snarky comments to make about Jaree this time. Usually he says something about not trusting him. Let's talk to Angeline here.
Ah, welcome to Angela's Aromatics. Can I help you with some... You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun?
Actually, yes.
Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help.
I haven't met her, but I could try to get more information.
Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news.
Okay.
Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
I don't know where. I guess Kaiden stayed outside. I'm not really sure. Where did he go? There he is. What are you doing?
The Emperor's cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude can attend.
Great, I'll be sure I don't miss that. I'm gonna put on the Mask of Clavicus vial here so that we can trade with the blacksmith up here, Barend.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
Well, what have you got
The
for sale?
finest weapons and armor.
Okay, I'm not sure that I have much to sell, but I may have a few things. I'll probably get rid of these hides that I have here. Let's see, cultist gloves I don't need. I think I'll keep this dwarven sword and get rid of my elven sword. It's only 1 less damage, but it also does 10 points of stamina damage. So I think that that's gonna be better. Go hide bracers, ice wolf belt. I probably switched to these boots instead of these ones. Let's see, anything else? I don't think I need the vampire armor. That's all I have, really. I'm not really carrying that much right now, because I kind of cleared everything out after I finished building my house.
Return anytime you need arms or armor.
Okay.
My forge never rests.
Let's see if we can find Aldous. He should be over here. Yeah. Oh, I'm now wearing no shoes. Let's put these back on.
Need something?
Are you with the Legion? Isn't that a stupid question? Clearly he is with the Legion. He's a captain.
That I am. Train the recruits. Turn boys into men. That sort of thing. Thinking of asking the General for some training books. Give the soldiers something to do while they're on rest. Something besides drinking. Ever seen a book called The Mirror? We used to hand it out to boys looking to learn basic shield work.
If I find a copy, I'll bring it to you.
Good on you.
You were the one presiding over the execution.
Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man.
How could you execute a fine and honorable man?
Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him.
You just...
Though, admittedly, it helps.
That bugs me so much. Sometimes you do what just needs to be done. Well, why can't you give Angeline the news about her daughter then? Captain, Angeline sent me to ask about her daughter.
Generally, posting information is need to know only.
I think Angeline needs to know.
I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. The daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
She needs to be told. Well, you should be the one to tell her. That's ridiculous. I really hate that quest because I feel like that should be his responsibility. And he couldn't do it. So I guess we're gonna go tell her that her daughter died.
How can you just go about your day while a woman a mere walk from you is heartbroken over her child?
It's not as simple as it may seem.
No, it's simple. She's been worried sick, and now we have to tell her that her daughter's dead. Just be thankful that my companion here holds more compassion in their heart than you ever will. Good day.
Oh, thanks for saying that, Kaiden. Those were my thoughts exactly. Exactly. I'm so glad that he is of the same mind as me. He knows what I'm thinking. It's ridiculous. Glad he gave him an earful.
This fucking scene.
say something about Solitude. He's not a fan of
If you're looking
Solitude.
for you were there for Rogvir's execution.
Nasty bit of business, Rockbear's execution.
Perhaps, but necessary. My cousin Fura is somewhere out there in Skyrim right now, fighting Ulfric Stormcloak and his damned insurrectionists. She wouldn't have to be there at all if it weren't for Rogvir. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her daughter.
Oh, I think she didn't read that line correctly. Why were they executing him?
You really don't know? He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out.
How do you take your mind off something like that?
Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip.
That's good advice.
People to see and places
It's good
to go.
to see
huh?
a fresh
Later
face.
then.
You wouldn't have happened to come from Whiterun, would you?
Do you not remember our conversation 10 minutes ago, lady? I have some news about your daughter.
You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say?
Angela, Mrs. Merard, your daughter is dead.
I told her. I told her the Imperial Army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service.
Sorry that I had to be the one to do it, and that Aldous couldn't do it. What is he doing? Just having a drink back here. Alright. So,
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
great, me too, thanks. Alright, let's talk to Tari.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
Do you always insult people when you meet them?
It's not an insult, just an observation.
You know you can afford a
If I were
second or
walking
two.
around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor.
Oh my
Your
gosh.
outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
Right. So what should I wear to the Blue Palace?
You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Sounds easy enough, I'll do it.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond. Remember Radiant Raymond when you need a change of attire.
What are you staring at? Okay. So, I guess I have a level up to do here. I might as well do that now. I probably should put some in my magicka here. I'm really not doing any magicka, but I've been putting all of my points into stamina and health, so my magicka's a little bit low. I could do a smithing, but maybe I probably should start using my one-handed to get that skill up a little bit higher. My archery is pretty high. We're not high enough yet with archery to do the next overdraw, so I think maybe I'll put this one into let's see, what can we do here? I don't really do sneak attacks that often with one-handed weapons. I usually do the bow if I'm in a sneak. So I think, well, let's put it into light armor here. Okay. So let me change into my Radiant Raiment clothes here. I'm sure Kaiden's gonna have some comments to make about that.
For fuck's sake, has it got to this point now? Dressing up to impress the nobles, pfft. Don't expect me to do it as well. They'll take me as I am, or they can get to Soddery.
Tell it like it is, Kaiden. Alright, so there should be, that Dervainen guy should be walking around here somewhere. Oh, here he is. We can pick up a quest
I
from
brought it to
him.
you, but still I am refused.
Who's he talking
Everything
to?
all right? You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do.
What do you need?
My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. And nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your
Last
master?
I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Pelagius's hip bone. I was like listening to him and listening to Kaiden in the background talk to that little girl. He's talking to Rogvir's niece about grief and dealing with the death of her uncle. It's really sweet, and he has some good advice for her about grieving.
Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. North wages war against South. The holy flame flickers and dies. We need his return. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
How can I get to your master?
He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Erdi, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they could help for such an important matter.
I think we can talk to Erdi when we walk in. So I'm not gonna do that quest right now because I wanted to go do Wolfskull Cave, but we will do that later. So let's travel into the palace here and see. Yeah, I do, unfortunately. We've talked to Dervainen, who's crazy. We talked to Cicero in the last episode, if you guys watched that. That was a crazy conversation as well.
Off the coast a ways to the east, you'll find the wreck of the Brine Hammer. Never know what treasures may still be aboard.
The Brine Hammer. That just got marked on the map, I guess. Wreck of the Brine Hammer. Orphan's Tear, we've got that one marked as well. Okay, so let's head in here. I'll talk to Erdi later about the key. I think she should be around here. Oh yeah, she's right there. I don't know who this girl is. She looks like a noble.
Oh my stars. Kaiden? Is that you?
Huh? Sorry. Do I know... Oh! Addy.
It is you. Goodness, I haven't seen you in... It's been... Wait, has it really been 10 years now? You're... Oh my... Looking even more handsome than I remember.
Yeah. Long time no see, eh? You look, really nice.
Nice? In these old rags? If I didn't know better, Kaiden, I'd think you were flirting with me. You always did have a way of making me blush.
I just meant you looked, shit. I didn't realize you lived in Solitude.
Oh, I only moved back recently. What about you? Do you live in the area?
Well, no, I don't mean... I mean, I don't live here. My companion's here on business.
You know, I looked for you every summer. Until... well, you know. But you never came back here.
Well, after everything that happened, Brynjar thought it would be best that we, move on for a bit. Speaking of, I should, probably go. It's good to see you, Addy.
It's good to see you too, Kaiden. Maybe, if I'm lucky, we can talk again sometime. When you're not busy. It'd be nice to hear what you've been up to. In the years we've been apart. It almost seems like fate running into you like this. After all these years, and here of all places, it's almost like no time has passed at all.
Fight its own war
Wow.
with its own funds, and without
So
hijacking
I
our
guess
supplies and
that's
Let
the
Hafingthar rebuild.
noble girl that he was sweet on. He tells you about her. Pretty sure she got married. I don't know why she's hitting on him like that.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
I've never met a
Then we
politician
will
that wasn't
immediately send out
corrupt.
a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingor's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. And rest easy. You're dismissed. Do you have business with the court? Feel free to return to me with questions.
Why did
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me.
I hear you're looking for some help with Wolfskull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times.
There's no need for an apology.
There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Okay.
Please, feel welcome in the Court of Solitude.
I think that there is a Stone of Barenziah in here somewhere. Not this room. It's in Elisef's quarters, I think. Yeah, right here. Okay, so that was the quest I wanted to pick up. Let's talk to Erdi and see if we can convince her to give us the key for the Pelagius Wing, and then I will do that quest later for the Mind of Madness.
You know that I support the Empire, as we all do. However...
Oh, hello. Just tidying up. Maybe you need a partner, Just picture it. 2 women, the dusty road, strapping men at every tavern, a fortune in gold to be claimed.
I already have several partners, thank you. I need to get into the Pelagius Wing.
Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there.
Falk asked me to check it out.
Well, I suppose in that case it's okay to let you in. But only briefly. Be careful and come right back. Don't mess anything up while you're here.
Okay, thanks. So we have the key. We can go in there later to do that. If you guys aren't familiar with the quest to meet Sheogorath, he's the Daedric Prince of Madness, and...
Another job for us to do while the nobles sit on their privileged arses doing fuck all.
Kaiden.
To Wolfskull Cave it is then.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I forgot to talk to Elisef about my outfit for Radiant Raiment, so I'm gonna
potions. Head over to Angeline's aromatic.
run back in here and talk to her quickly. I was supposed to tell her that I got my outfit from Radiant Raiment.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
It was made by Radiant Raiment. I feel like I'm a celebrity on the red carpet here.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
There we go. So we have to talk to Jaree
Pray
again.
for Solitude and my husband.
Very well. Let's meet this evening and make the arrangements.
Let's see if we can't find Jaree and
Those
talk to her
Whiterun
again.
guards can take down a dragon soaking weak.
Have you guys ever tried shooting the bone hawks out of the sky? That's pretty challenging to do, but you can actually shoot them with an arrow. Okay.
Oh, nice. You've got
Staying
the key.
safe, I hope.
Well, this is intriguing me now. We need to see what all this is about.
I don't know where Jaree is. This girl is very interesting. I think she might be a new addition. So this is the noble girl that Kaiden says he was not in love with. Infatuation, something like that. He tells you if you ask him about it. Alright, let's see. She has a quest for us.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you?
What do you need from the docks?
Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time.
Okay. I probably
Good luck out there.
will
Seems
not
like a
do
tough
that
time
right now
wandering
either. I wonder if this girl has any other interactions with
If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever. We keep a
Sorks
fine inn.
Phineas, that's his name. I don't know what I said his name was before, but I don't think that's what I said.
Oh, did you need something?
Okay, so I can't actually talk to her.
Yes.
I thought maybe I could ask her questions about Kaiden. Alright, let's see if we can find Jaree. I don't know if she's in the shop still right now. There's also a quest for Sand's father. I'm not sure where he is. Ojeev, I think his name is. Oh, here's Jaree.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store.
Oh yeah, I do not like this lady. Elisabeth loved the outfit. She'll be placing an order soon.
That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble.
Great, I will just
Thank you for your patronage.
come right back to your store and sell that outfit.
Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind.
Both
Really.
of these ladies need to learn something about customer service because they're awful. Bad day.
It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying.
Right.
Take a look.
Alakir hood. That would be a strange thing to wear. I was considering buying some of these clothes for Kaiden to wear. Like there's a captain's outfit. I thought that would look nice for his leisure clothes. But I had trouble getting there's an option to set up clothes for him, and I tried doing it before and it wasn't working. So I don't know, maybe I'll try it again. I don't know what kind of pants that gives him. Captain's boots, let's give him some boots. I think if you don't have boots and gloves for him, that he just wears his armor, boots, and gloves, and it would look really weird with a regular outfit. Here's a circlet of archery. I may actually splurge and purchase that because it's pretty expensive, but it would be worth it to wear. I think I will buy that. So let's see, is there any... I want to know what this crabber's charm is. I saw this another time too. Does that actually do... It doesn't say in the description that it does anything, but it seems like... Ooh, these are fancy too. Extravagant robes. There's a couple of different ones. Those are interesting looking. Those reminds me of something more you would find on Vardenfell. I don't know, they seem more like Morrowind type clothing. Fine boots. I was wondering if there was any gloves I could buy for him. Oh, here's just regular gloves. Now I'm just gonna sell stuff because I don't need to buy anything else. Let's sell this. Jewelry we could sell. Radiant raiment, clothes. Alright, I think, and then we'll give these to Kaiden to wear. I don't know if he's going to wear them or not, but we'll try it. Okay, the circlet.
Finally.
Oh my gosh, you cannot deal. I just bought stuff from you. Why are you so angry? Alright, so now I have
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
my circlet on. That looks much
Some gold
better
for a veteran?
than the helmet that I was wearing before. Alright, I did not pick up the quest from the Bard's College, but I think that I'll just wait to do that because I don't want to go back down through. It's like halfway back to the castle. We'll just pick it up when we come back from Wolfskull Cave, I think. So, we already found this location, so I'm just gonna fast travel over there. And at some point we will have to do the quest for Jaree and Yvette Sen. We have to go down to the docks to talk to the, I guess it's actually Victoria Vici, the one that's supposed to be getting married. We have to talk to her to convince her to release the shipment.
Yes!
He's gonna take them out before I even get over here. I love how he says that about the skeletons. I've got a bone to pick with you. That's funny. I don't know which bones belong to which. There were two of them. Oh well. I think it fell way down in there.
Whoa! Was that on me or you this time?
Oh, probably you. Okay, so we'll go and do the quest for Yvette, where we have to talk to Victoria Vici
I don't like wizards and their
at the same time that
Give me an axe any day.
Okay. He sounds just like Gaiden. So we'll do these. Let's see. I want to go to my journal here. We've got this lights out quest for Jaree Ra. And also I think it's just a miscellaneous one to convince Victoria Vici to release the spiced wine shipment. But we have to go down towards the docks to get to the lighthouse. So I think we'll do those at the same time. We got this quest for Noster as well. The Shadow Green Cavern is also in this area, so we may want to go and explore that. That's like a place that's considered like special to Gaiden, and if you are to the point with your like relationship, he will actually propose to you when you're in there. But I don't think we're at that point yet, so maybe we'll wait a little bit to go to that location. But for now, let's just make our way through here and clear out the cave here. Okay, so let's see if we can make it down through here without these guys like running into every trap and bone chime along the way. There's some bone chimes here. I think maybe if we go around here, this is like a little shortcut thing. I don't know, I think they're still gonna find a way to hit these bone chimes, I'm guessing. There's 2. 3. Oh my word. What is it he always says? I am not stealthy. Okay, I believe there's a shortcut. Well, not really a shortcut, but like a secret passage here that lets you have an overhead view. Why are you in front of me, Gaiden? That was annoying. I was all lined up to hit him, and then Gaiden just randomly walked right in front of me. I'm thinking,
I don't like wizards. Spells. Give me an axe any day.
I think you already said that once. Okay. So I usually like to try to sneak through here and see how many of the wizards I can take out from a long distance. I find that to be kind of fun. So we'll see if we can't do that here.
Can I?
Oh my gosh.
Down.
Where did Eric even go? Okay, he got her. I couldn't shoot my arrows past the frost atronach that she summoned there, so I was kind of stuck. Okay. I have no idea where Eric went. He seems to be just MIA right now. These guys don't really have much in the way of loot, I don't think. Okay, let's see if we can get down here without... Ooh, I didn't even know these were here, I don't think. Of course there's... Oh! Jeez. He showed back up and jumped off a cliff and hurt himself. I thought maybe there'd be some good loot in those jars there, but no luck. Alright, we're gonna head into the ruins. And let's see if we can hit any of these Draugr from up here. There's like this.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema.
Ooh, I hit one of those guys up there. I don't know if I've never, like, walked far enough onto this ledge to hear that, but I don't know if I've ever heard that whole we summon Potema thing. I normally just, like, sneak down the pathway behind me here and then make my way over slowly. I don't recall ever hearing that before. That's kind of strange. I don't know where that Draugr went. I guess instead of wasting all my arrows, I should just go down the path over here. I don't know why, but I find that so satisfying to knock those down onto people. I think there's only the one here. I'm just gonna take her gold and that's it. Let's see. Iron. I don't think we're gonna take time to mine iron right now. Do we want to take bets on how many times they're gonna hit these bone chimes or these chains going through here? Oh, good job, guys. They did not hit it. Oh, seriously?
Good job.
Gaiden knocked me off of the ledge. I thought I was almost lined up to hit them, but my companions are pushing me off of edges here. He does say that. Oh, one of these times I'm gonna push you right off of a cliff. By accident, because he's always running into me. Wow, that was quick moves that time there. Alright, Orichalcum ingot. This satchel appears to be larger than normal, like when you see those sitting on tables. They're usually pretty small. This one looks larger. almost like it's like a little mini backpack or something. I don't know. It's odd looking. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything down there. Wow, that made a lot of noise. There is a chest on top of this tower over here, and I have not been able to figure out how to get to that other than jumping down from up above. But it's far enough that you take damage. I don't know if there's another way you're supposed to get up there. Like if you climb over the rocks here, it doesn't, I don't think you can get up there. It's too far. So if anybody knows what I'm missing, if there's a way you're supposed to get to that other than jumping down, let me know. I've always just jumped and taken the damage. We get some extra arrows here. This actually would be a pretty good weapon to use if I wasn't using Kaiden's bow. 41 damage. I'm gonna take that just to sell it. So it is worth 235 gold. And I wonder if there's a way to go along these like ledges here to get over to that. I don't know. I'm probably gonna just do what I normally do and jump off of the wall up above here. I feel like there should be some wizards or necromancers here somewhere. I thought there would be some in the stairwell here. I didn't think I killed very many of them. Like I thought maybe only hit one.
Boy, picking a fight now,
Crap. Oh, I just said Kaiden. Oops. Sorry. I'm waiting for him to start making comments about that, about me shooting him in the butt or something. I don't think I've done it very many times, but you know. Oh, with his character, one would be enough for him to start making
Something is
jokes.
wrong. There is an intruder.
Oh, interesting. I don't recall ever hearing that either. That's so weird. She's just standing there. That was weird. Oh. I thought maybe she was one of the ones that got resurrected. But she didn't turn to ash, so I guess not. Oh, I did not want to take that. Definitely don't need it. Yeah, so I should be able to, I can jump down here. But again, if I do that, I take quite a bit of damage. To get a potion, a couple of potions on whatever's in here. It's not really a lot. And then I also have to go all the way back up the same way I just came. So I don't know if there's a better way to do that. There can't be that many left because quite a few of them already came out the door here, I think. So if anything, there's gonna be maybe one or two left. There's one of those weird crooked ash piles that's laying
do this.
Well, that guy's got some scary war paint on his face. It's like one of those necromancer skulls that's on the robes. Alright, so I think that should be everybody. Let's see. Oh, we think we've already obviously read that book. Where's the lever for this? Okay, we're gonna go out this way.
Just another bunch of sycophantic cultists trying to bend evil to their will. It never ends well for them though. They never learn.
He sounds
Best hurry back and tell Firebeard he'll probably shit his pants, no doubt.
He sounds like he knows from experience, which I think he probably does. He escaped from a Daedra cult. In his past. Okay, I don't believe there should be any more necromancers hiding in here, so I don't think we need to sneak. Alright, well, we will take Kaiden's advice and head back to Dr. Falk and see if he indeed is surprised to know that that was actually necromancers trying to summon Patema rather than some wild animals that he thought it was going to be. Alright, let's see here. I guess I wanted to make sure there wasn't anything else we needed to do in this general vicinity. If we join the Imperial Legion, we are gonna have to clear out Fort Aragstad, which I believe is like over here. But we have not done that yet, so I guess we'll just travel back and talk to Falk. Alright, so it's 3:30 a.m. right now. I think what I'll do is, before Kaiden starts complaining that it's the middle of the night, I'm gonna go in the Winking Skeever and have them relax. And then we'll go talk to Falk in the morning.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Oh, I think this might be another Daedra quest here. Sam Guavine. I'm not going to get into that quest now. But pretty sure.
Like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
Alright, well.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Rent a room here.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Okay.
I'll show you to your room.
Let's head up here and we'll sleep for the night and then we'll go to the Blue Palace in the morning.
Best hurry back and tell Firebeard he'll probably shit his pants, no doubt.
Didn't he already say that? What's your issue with him anyway?
What? Nothing.
Oh, come on. You've been out of sorts since you met him.
Just, I've never met a politician that wasn't corrupt. That's all.
He seems nice enough and trustworthy. Clearly cares for the people of Solitude.
If you say so.
Is there something else?
Nope. Well, you look nice. Not that you don't always look nice, mind. Yeah.
What?
Moving on.
That was really weird. Okay. I have to agree with Kaiden. I think I could go without the bards there.
Shit, I mean, I've got an extra blanket and I'm happy to use it to keep you warm.
Right. This guy's stuck here. I know he says he doesn't like to sleep in the inns because he has to listen to the bards. I have to say, she is really loud.
You look different.
Oh, I think this is like the beginning of what he started to say before. Different, how so?
Nice. Not that you don't always look nice, mind. Yeah.
As my shield, shouldn't you be looking out for trouble and not at me? I feel like that's not very nice. But I guess if you didn't want to do the romance option with him, you would choose that one. That's like the cold option, warm and then hot. Well, that's unexpected and so kind of you. You look nice too.
Give you a hug?
Oh. Okay. Of course.
Yes, well, I'm glad to hear that.
He doesn't know where he's going. I always think that anytime you do these interactions that it must be so uncomfortable to hug somebody with a full set of armor on. His armor's got spikes and stuff on it.
Whoa,
okay.
Easy now.
Hey, you moved in for the hug. Don't say easy now. Oh, we can ask him about that Addie girl. So, I know it's not my business, but I'm curious. Who was that woman? Oh, that little girl's talking about Kaiden. She called him a giant.
Huh? What woman?
The one who called your name. The one who seemed to know you rather well.
Shit, you heard that? Oh, that woman? Well, it's been a while since I saw her, but she was a noble girl I was, well, sweet on when I was younger, and a lot stupider. Well, I mean, we sort of, we were together for a bit. But it was a long time ago, and anyway, I didn't go anywhere, and she was married off to some courtier or other, and I never thought that I'd see her again, so it's a small world, I guess. But me, she still looks exactly like she did back then.
Interesting. Alright, well it's 5 in the morning already, so I'm just gonna sleep for a little bit. And then we'll get the heck out of the tavern here. It's hard to have conversations with characters when you got these people singing in here.
For a veteran,
Okay. It should be quieter. We'll come back to talk to Sam Quavine and do that quest because that one's pretty involved. And I'm pretty sure after the drinking contest we're gonna wake up in a different place, so.
What are you thinking?
Is that a smile I see on your face?
Aye. Mayhap.
So does it that has you looking so smiley today? That's a weird way to say that.
Something caught my eye and now it brings a smile to my lips every time I see it.
Alright.
If you're sure that's all.
Head back to the palace
Heard
now.
they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
We probably should stop into the Bard's College. We can pick up the quest. It's like an initiation to join the Bard's College. It would probably be worth grabbing that now that we're back here.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you?
I'm looking to apply to the college.
Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard.
What do you need me to do?
Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago.
And that's where I come in.
Yes, according to Jaree, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem.
Okay.
I wish you luck in finding the verse.
We can do that. I think we can,
My position. Good to meet a prospective bard.
talk to him about the Poetic Edda.
He's sending you after King Olaf's verse, then. That's good. We shouldn't leave it lying around now that I figured out where it is. The verse was Svaknir's contribution to the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Each
Maybe
bard adds to the Edda in
books.
his or her
Catch up on
time.
my reading.
I'm trying to listen to two people talk at once. It's really hard. So King Olaf's verse is a lost part of the Edda.
And a very ancient one. The verse criticized the reigning King Olaf. He was so incensed the bard was put to death and all the copies burned. At least, that's what we thought until I translated some ancient texts a year or so ago. We now believe King Olaf buried the truth with the bard. If I'm right, Svaknir and King Olaf's verse lie in Dead Men's Respite, along with the burial chamber of King Olaf himself.
I was gonna say, along with King Olaf.
Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's verse in Dead Man's Respite.
Yep, I'm sure we will. I'm gonna run upstairs. I think there's a book that, like a skill book up here. Is it in here? I don't remember which room. Nope, not this one. Wrong way.
Always.
I
Perfection
would
takes
have thought
dedication.
joining the Bard's College would require you to play an instrument. Or maybe sing, not delve into dungeons for poetry.
That is weird, isn't it?
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me. They just interrupt the rest of my work.
I'm sorry to break it to you, Jaree, but students are an unfortunate necessity of the college. Do try to persevere.
Yes, Henry.
All of the teachers at the Bard's College are very condescending like that. Like, they all act like they're God's gift to everybody else.
Good morning.
I'm joining the Bard's College. Are you interested in joining too? I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to that.
You know I support you in anything you want to do, right? Just don't expect me to start playing the lute now, eh? I'm a swordsman.
Got it.
All right.
Okay. So I think once we... Alright, so once we turn in the quest here
Those
to
Whiterun guards can take down a dragon so
Folk, then maybe we'll go down to the docks and do those couple quests that we had down that way. Let's see, let's talk to him. I don't know why he's down here.
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolfskull Cave?
Some necromancers were attempting to summon and bind Potema.
Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them.
I interrupted their ritual. It's done.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
I don't see any reason why we need them. As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
Okay. So we've turned that in. I don't think we have anything else. We can go talk to Victoria Vici. And I think actually if we do the quest for Jaree Ra to put out the lighthouse fire that lights out, we end up tracking his gang. I'm pretty sure Broken Ore Grotto is where they're hiding. So we can also finish this quest for Noster to find his helmet, which would work out pretty good. So let's go down to the docks from here.
What do you need?
That quest for Jaree Ra always kind of annoys me because I feel like I'm going along with their plan.
Go fiddling with any locks around here, we might have a real problem.
I don't know if I've ever seen the Khajiit outside of Solitude.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Okay, let's go down to the docks here and see if we can find Victoria Fiji. She should be working at the trading company down here. Wow, look at all those bone hawks. That's seriously a lot over the water down here. I guess this would be the place to come if you wanted to try to shoot some of them with the bow and arrow. So I think Victoria Fiji should be... I see the little arrow. I think she's down here. That fish over there looks like it's on top of the water.
I take care of the horses and the goats and the chickens. Ugh.
This water looks really messed up.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Yeah, I heard all about your wedding, lady. Yvette San asked me to check on her shipment of spices.
Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set.
Yvette can't afford a tariff. She can barely afford her stand.
I suppose I could make an exception. I do like her spiced wine. Fine. Tell Yvette's son her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Pretty sure you can afford to let it go. Okay, so let's head back.
You probably
Oh, here's Deja and Jaree Ra.
You talk to Ed Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
I believe you know what needs to be done.
Okay, but he's
about putting out a fire.
He's not gonna talk to me either. So I started to say I don't really like this quest because, like, you know that they're using you to do something that's not very nice, but it's the only way that you can find their secret hideout and, like, clear out all the bandits from their gang or whatever you want to call it. So I usually end up doing the quest, even though I feel really bad about putting out the fire in the lighthouse. I think there's a ship up here around the corner that has another stone of Barenziah on it as well. It looks like there's a quest marker. That's another one of the minor mods that I've installed. It's a quest marker mod for the stones of Barenziah, which is pretty simple but very helpful if you're trying to collect the stones and the crown. Alright, let's see, we gotta go a little further this way, I think, for the lighthouse. So probably what we'll do is put out the lighthouse fire and then see if we can complete the second part of the quest, which is to go find their lair in the next episode, because that's gonna be a little involved. I didn't even see anybody on this boat. I am pretty sure there's a stone of Barenziah on there somewhere, though. Let's focus on our task at hand here, though.
Gotta keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, where did he go?
Looks like you had no trouble. The effects have already been felt. The Ice Runner has failed to dock on time. Without the lighthouse, the Ice Runner will have swung wide of the western shoal and run aground on the eastern coast. My sister Deja will be at the wreck with our Black Blood marauders. She knows to expect you.
Anyways, you guys are gonna be sorry that you messed with me.
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse. Or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you.
Okay, so...
Careful inside the ship. We don't want to get trapped. In a trap. Doing trappy things.
Wow, that was eloquent.
You probably want someone else. Even just the stable.
Okay, so I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that the ship you can see over this way is the wreck that we're looking for. So let's just go for a little swim over here. I believe it's...
Ah, this feels refreshing.
Really, I think it would be really freezing. Honestly, there's chunks of ice in this water. It also seems like trying to swim in a full set of armor would just cause you to drown. Oh, what is this? This is interesting. Oh no, where's the dragon? I just heard one. Why does it sound so loud but I can't see it? I guess he's coming down.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
What the heck was that? Just there's some weird stuff at this camp over here where I'll check out in a second. He's not even paying attention to me right now. Oops. God, those dragons look so weird when they fly. He's gonna fight these orcers now. Like, is a orcer really your biggest concern? I don't know where my companions are right now. What is he even spraying ice at right now? Is there like slaughter fish in the water? He's flying into stones right now. Maybe I would be better off hitting him with something other than the bow right this minute. There. That was a little bit quicker. Alright, I want to check out this camp over here because I think... I'm not sure, I think this has something to do with the Saints and Seducers. Report on Atronach Forge experiments. Finally, the laggard has conducted the experiments I requested weeks ago. Thankfully, my investment has paid dividends. The scrolls should prove useful to the Saints and Seducers, should they ever get in over their heads with the caravan guards. I begin to wonder what would happen if my prized Sheogorath-shaped amber were used in the place of... No, it's too risky. Thorin, using the amber and madness ore you provided in your last delivery, I have conducted the experiments you requested. I must say the results were quite extraordinary. Listed are the successful attempts using these materials with the Atronach Forge. Let us speak again soon. If you could provide more of these materials, I sense a handsomely profitable partnership in our future. Enther, of course, Enther from the Mages College would be involved. That guy gets himself into some trouble. He's a shady. Alright, so this is actually experiments for summoning saints or seducers. That's interesting. before that dragon showed up, I noticed that I can't take this statue. I think this statue is of Sheogorath. I don't know. Oh, now you show up after the dragon's dead. Some of the insects that were hovering around this area were unique. Like, there was what looked like a torch bug, but it was orange, and it was said it was called a bliss bug. And then there was, I think I picked up a green butterfly wing. Yeah, right here, green butterfly wing. I've never seen that before. That's gotta be part of the Saints and Seducers thing. Alright, so let's go see. Pretty sure.
Victory or Sovngarde.
What is he doing? Oh, now there's... I'm just gonna let him deal with the slaughterfish, I guess. Clearly, the crew is not okay. I'm not really. Well, they're all paying attention to what the other two are doing down there. Yeah, so Jaree Ra said the crew would be fine, but they're currently all dead, so I think it's safe to say that he is just a big fat liar. Ooh, 4 lockpicks, nice. I definitely did not need an iron dagger. Okay, so I think there's a few more people inside probably, but we need to find Deja. Just gonna take arrows. She's in here somewhere.
What was that?
What was that? Did you hear something?
Come here, do your worst.
Really, Kaiden? Oh my word.
Fantastic. Rip him to shreds.
They just, oh my god, they just ran right past that guy. Oh, I think I hit Eric instead of that. I don't know if I hit the other guy or Eric. Okay, so let's read her note. Sister, once you've picked up the packages, send them on to me at Broken Ore Grotto. The fool who did our work at the lighthouse should arrive shortly thereafter. Make sure she's taken care of. And I don't think that means give her pay either. Okay. So, I was correct. We have to go to Broken Ore Grotto to find their hideout. So we will do that in the next episode, I think, because why is it still like, oh, am I supposed to take that? Maybe, I don't know. It's not gonna be super far to get there, but it'll take us a little time to work through the cave, so I think we'll wait.
He fucking told you that Argonian looked shady. Right, let's go get him. Let's go hunt his ass.
You did tell me. actually don't know if he... I don't recall him saying this time around. I was waiting for him to say something about it, but I don't think he actually did say that we shouldn't trust him. Sometimes he does. Okay, I don't think there's any actual, like, loot in here, because they've cleared it out, so other than what the Imperial soldiers have on them, there's not going to be anything in here. I think we can just leave.
Don't get too far ahead.
Ooh, 4 pieces of gold. Scored it. Okay. So we'll just head back out here. Alright, so I traveled back from the Wreck of the Ice Runner over to the lighthouse because Broken Ore Grotto is along the coast over here. So we're gonna wrap up here for today, but then we'll make our way over to the cave in the next episode and see if we can seek out all the bandits that are hanging out in the Blackblood, is it Blackblood Marauders lair? But for now, look at that fish is swimming the wrong direction. Okay, that was weird. Alright, for now, I'm gonna wrap up here. We picked up quite a few quests, talked to a lot of people, so I think this is a good place to wrap up just so we don't have an episode that's super long. So, as always, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in to watch Serenity today, and stay tuned for another episode